Let's get some more expert analysis on the heatwave with Peter Thorne, Professor and Director of ICARUS Climate Research Centre at the Maynooth University in Ireland. Thank you so much for being with us, Professor Thorne. So could you just tell us how unusual this heatwave is for Europe for this time of year, and how dangerous could it be?
This is unusual. All extremes are by their nature unusual, but it is becoming increasingly common for this type of weather to occur across Europe at this time of year, and the impacts are like in the segment you had before. There will be pictures of people frolicking on the beach, but the hidden cost to people who are medically vulnerable, to the very old, to the very young, cannot be overstated.
Now, Europe is often called the fastest warming continent. Why is the continent being hit so hard by heat waves? Is it climate change?
Well, the heat wave will have a very large climate change component. How large will undoubtedly be looked over forensically by experts in event attribution studies over the coming days and weeks. But fundamentally, Europe is warming the fastest in the world. That's partly because the Arctic is warming very fast, partly because we've removed the atmospheric particulates that were causing pollution, which acted as a weak parasol on Europe, and partly because these type of dynamic events appear to be becoming much more frequent in Europe, these heat domes, these high pressures that get stuck and just generate more and more heat day by day.
Indeed, and we often focus on the daytime highs, don't we, in terms of temperature. What about the night time, when that stays hot too? We're expecting some quite tropical nights, certainly here in London, in the next couple of days. Why does that make the heat wave more dangerous?
So the human body needs time to recover, and that recovery time is at night when we're sleeping. And if it's not cool enough at night, the body does not get that opportunity to recover, and that's when it gets really quite dangerous, particularly for the medically vulnerable, the very elderly, the very young, who are very vulnerable to these heat health impacts.
And for people watching, what would be the sort of top 1, 2 or 3 things just to really make sure that they're keeping themselves safe in these hot temperatures?
So during the day, counterintuitively maybe, it's about keeping shutters closed, curtains closed, windows closed, and then opening them up at night when it's that little bit cooler. It's about finding cool areas to be, the library, the gym, wherever it is, a coffee shop that has air conditioning. It's about finding that relief, even if for a short period of time. That really matters. That gives your body the chance to recover. But obviously for some people this isn't possible, particularly some of the most vulnerable in society.
Indeed. Well, thank you very much for that very helpful information. Good to talk to you. Peter Thorne, Professor and Director of the ICARUS Climate Research Centre at Maynooth University in Ireland.